power. Every pair of computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
All right, we're back. I really need to have a streaming schedule. Maybe one day. I don't know how certain the streaming thing is. That's why I haven't done that yet. Okay, the microphone's set up properly this time, so I'll definitely be speaking. Okay, let's get started. It's a bit crowded. Maybe I can go on a different page. Anyway, we're doing some UI work today. And I got something to show off later in the stream. But I don't know why this shoe is backwards. Alright, those look pretty good for now, other than the backwards shoe. I bet you I can reflect that somehow. Is there an object? Thing? Mirror? There it is. Sweet. Transform. Yeah, okay. Anyway, say hi in the chat. Tell me where you're from. It's okay to lurk too. I don't mind. Let's see here. We need... I think I just need to get started in Unreal, implementing some of this. And we technically already have like these cards, for example. Journal. And then the card. So I think we're going to start with the light mode. I know everyone's favorite, right? This border. Okay. Oh no, that's tinted that color. Oh, never mind, we're good. Okay, let's do the scale of this first, perhaps. I need to move this over. So this stream is going to be me finicking with UMG a lot because I don't remember how to use it that well. But we'll be okay. We're going to figure it out as we go. Overlap. So that they're both in a scale box horizontally. Probably come back to the overlap. It's not that important right now. All right, next we got the title and the actions below it. Now here's the interesting part. Oops. Oh man. I moved the canvas panel on accident. Or something. Okay, I undid it. The interesting thing is that there will be different actions for these cards, different layouts for these cards, I mean. So on some of the cards we'll have the time, date, location, and others will just use those chips for like actions, like equip or upgrade, things like that. But I think it's okay to just have 3 chips across this. Let's just keep those. Technically, they should just be white so that we can tint them based on the type of card that it is. But for testing purposes, we're going to add a little flare here. Just for now. I keep acting like I'm in Affinity, the new Affinity app, but I'm actually in Unreal, so I'm used to using holding spacebar to get the hand tool to move, and then using the left click, but I just use right click inside of Unreal, which is pretty funny. Okay, so I think I kind of decided against these cards having this title background because we're gonna have progress bars underneath, depending on what it is, right? And I think that would be too cluttered. So let's go ahead and take this out of the border. Delete the border. Uh-oh. We're gonna need a scale box. Another scale box probably. Okay. There we go. And for the text, we can just turn it black for now. And make it a little smaller, of course. Oh my goodness. It's probably due to the scale box. Let's see. Man, this music's really boring, but unfortunately I got a copyright situation going on from something I played on stream the other day. It said it was stream safe, and then it wasn't, and then someone sent me a video on how to split the audio, and that option's not in OBS anymore for Twitch VOD audio splitting, so apparently we are stuck with the boring lo-fi that's stream safe. Oh, there we go. Got it. So now we can make this text a little larger. Oh yeah. Maybe 15. Okay. And then of course we have a spark right there, but the spark is not the actual. You know what? I actually have. I think I have the actual image now. Just save it from here. Bring it on over and make it white so that we can tint it right inside the engine. All your images should be literally just white. We'll make it a little bigger too. Export PNG. I think there's an option here for just what's selected. There we go. So clean, so nice. There we go. Let's put it here. Oh, you know what? It already opened another window. Man, that's such a nice tool. There we go. Oof. It's the wrong, hang on. There we go. Sweet. Let's put that in a scale box as well. That's already in one. Oh, that's weird. It's like squished down. There we go. Should probably set the scale box to... Oof. How do we... Why is it squished? Scale box. Style. There must be some kind of size issue here. There we go. Outline, draw as image. X and Y, that's correct. No tiling. I think it's a scale box. Let's set all of these to fill. Or something. Nah. Draw as border? No. Once we get it, we're going to know how to do it very well, very efficiently, so I'm not too worried. I'm just a little rusty. And there are a lot of settings in here, if we're honest. Let's keep it draw as image. Okay, so it has to be the scale box. Scale box needs to be set to auto, there we go. However, it's still kind of squished looking. Auto scale box, okay, that's good too. That's good to have. And this scale box should be set to auto, yep it is. Same with that one. Scale box. Stretch, scale to fit, or fill. Ah. These are specified, okay. I mean, hey, it works. Right. Sure, I'll take it as a win. However, it's kind of huge, but I shouldn't care about that right now. Let's just get all the working parts plugged in, because then we have to code them up to do what we want them to do, and that is going to probably take a long time. If we're honest, that's going to be something that's just ongoing all the time. Wait. What? Let's grab this color. I thought I had it on the clipboard already. There we go. Placeholder. Sweet. Okay. What I'd like to do is ditch this. We can start without this text box description, and we can make that like what happens when you expand the card. I'll recreate it later, but let's go ahead and make the collapsed card first. So we are going to go like this. Wait. Let's see if I can round the corners more. Oh yeah. Nope, I think I have to stay at 25 because that equals 100. Probably based on what I exported. Okay, let's just take this and import it, and that'll be our new card. Kind of slice it up. Did I just crash this entire thing? No. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I think I did. Let's start it over again. Oh, not that one, not the old affinity. Oh, come on. Sure, I'll take the new version. Why not? Well, no, not right now. It didn't force me, so I'm good. Rounded rectangle. It's a texture. I think I should probably be doing like 9 slice. So you take the image and you slice it into 9 parts so that the centerpiece can scale infinitely, and then the edges can not lose the resolution, right? So it still looks like a vector, even if I stretch it out for the expanded card or what have you. So I'm probably gonna have to do that in a moment here. In fact, let's see if the 9 slice thing, I mean, I know how to do it, but it's easier with the tool. See if it's on sale. 9 slice magic, it's called. It's $15 right now. Here it is. Like I said, you have the centerpiece, which can scale, and it's not going to lose resolution because it's just a flat square. And then you have each corner, and then they stay at the resolution that they're at, right? So does this actually put the visual guides on it? Let's find out. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, I've been looking to get this for a while, but I have to be careful with money. I don't really have any money. Not right now. Okay, new image. Let's go. There we go. Super slick. I like it. That horizontal box, though, needs to be... There we go. Oh, yeah. No. Huh. Now we messed this up again. Let's see. That scale box is set to... User specify, but I can only do one direction. No stretching. Auto. Why is it squished? Is there padding on here? Let's find out if there's padding. Oh. There we go. Maybe. There's also another scale box here for no reason. Oh, that did it. Oh yeah. Bro, really with the spam? Now I'm gonna have to kick you out of here. Do you really think anyone wants to click on that trash? Nobody clicked that link. This is the kind of stuff that ticks me off. Hang on a second.
Jolly B, yummy, thank you for the follow.
Oh my lord. What's wrong with these people? You got nothing better to do than to create spam on the internet. Really? Get out of here. Now I have to open up mod view because you want to act a fool. It's ridiculous. Banned. There you go. Now you're banned. Hope you're happy. Well, you're a bot anyway, so. Seriously. It makes me so mad when people do that. Horizontal box. Oh my gosh, bro, this is a lot of work. So we have a horizontal box which has scale boxes inside of it, but they're spaced out weird. So that's strange. So I think we need another horizontal box inside of this. And inside of that we need to put this button and this card title. Oh man, this is going to be a long day. A very long day. Oh, I can wrap this actually. There we go. This is gonna take forever. Long overdue, but we're basically on the baby steps of UMG, which kind of sucks. That scale box. Horizontal box. Duplicate this. No, duplicate this. Okay. This is what we want to duplicate because that's going to allow us to Okay, so we have an empty horizontal box. We're going to put the progress bar in here. That's a left offset. Oh, offset right? What about up and down? Translation. Progress bar inside of there. Probably need a scale box for that too. It's very annoying. I'll wrap it if I need to. Let's fill it. I don't remember where I set the percentage on this thing. There it is. Let's give it a fake percentage for now. this is nothing easy was ever worth doing, right? This horizontal box can be smaller. There we go. Well, no. Dang it, I'm gonna need another one. The scale box can be wrapped in a horizontal box. And this one can go inside of there too. Perfect. So can the spark. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, so horizontal box for that. This has a horizontal box too. But this needs to be wrapped in one more. There we go. Okay. So that horizontal box can be moved up a bit. Translation. Right about there. And then we can move our progress bar up, which is quite nice. Quite nice. It sounds so fancy. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. So that spark actually needs to be in the same horizontal box as this. Yes. And then like all the way over to the right, right? This one's filled, but it's still not... Okay, that's fine. Why do I have two card titles? And this button can actually go inside of this horizontal box. Maybe. Oh joy. Sure, whatever. And then maybe we'll offset it a little bit. Wait, can they both go in the same scale box? Ooh, that's nice. I think I just solved the problem. Uh-huh. That's pretty sick. Now we can offset it. And let's see, that's actually offset next to those chips and the progress bar. So we'll put it like right there, and let's tint it a different color. If we can. I don't see any tools for that. It's a button, so... we go. Tint color. Let's give it a generic color for now. And then, well, actually, we have a color we can use. But we need it to come up a layer, so technically it should be above this one. Oops. Let's find out how to fix that. Okay, so it's still not over top of it in z-index. Maybe we can look for a z-index. Boy, how do you do z-index in here? I'm such a web developer. So if I'm not mistaken, UMG works from top to bottom. So whatever's above, like this, obviously. Wait a minute, bottom to top maybe. No, because then that would be on top of it. Oh, I fixed it with a scale box. Sweet. But what's strange is that we're using the scale box and then we've gone ahead and offset it. It's very weird. Oh, let's not offset it. Let's get rid of the offset. And then use the actual scale box to move it. Oh yeah. We're cooking now, guys. Progress bar can be moved. You know how long I put off working on this? It's kind of crazy, to be honest. Starting to get the hang of these tools though, to be honest with you. What about scale? Image size? No. Oh, I know. We're gonna scale this box instead. Oh yeah. I'm loving this. Why is this fun? I must be crazy. Web devs are crazy. Okay, let's do like a, I don't know, left alignment or something. Horizontal box. Alignment. No, not that. The content in the box. There we go. Still need to align everything inside of this box. Oh, weird. Okay, let's use maybe an, oh, I know what the issue is. Nope. I think maybe the horizontal box has some padding. Nope. Size to content. we really need this spark thing to move over to the right. The problem is that it's in this horizontal box, I think. No, but it needs to be. Okay, so hold on. It is, technically. Like, it's doing the right thing, but like... There we go. Got it. Now let's tint it. Oh yeah. Draw as image. Keep the same settings for every part of it. Now pressed. Draw as image. Disabled. We don't need that. Sick. We're making progress. Be honest with you, these are supposed to be fully rounded, but yeah. Oof. 15? Yeah, 15 works. There we go. Actually, let's do rounded rectangle for the progress bar and see if we can't make it look nicer, yeah? Progress bar for the background as well, and we'll tint that. Can I not change the margins on this one? Or the corner radius? Draw as image works. Let's see. No tiling. Fill color and opacity. Sure, whatever. Actually, let's grab that color. Be consistent at least for now. But yeah, this is looking stretched out. I don't like that. Oh yeah, the 9 slice thing. Ooh. How do I do that in here again? I can't remember. I think it's related to the corners. We don't get corners for a progress bar. That's weird. Well, maybe I don't need it for, like, I don't know, like the image. Maybe I don't need the image, right? Let's do like Draw as box, and then we probably get the tools that I need. No? Tint, tiling, margins. Is there draw as border maybe? Draw as border. Hey, Yokai, how are you doing? Just learning some Unreal UMG, and as a web developer or web designer, it's very familiar, but also it's a lot to look at vertically and nested. I think that's bothering me. So the progress bar, fill. No, not the fill. Hey, Michael, Virtual Creative Inf. I'll just call you Michael. That's my name too. Nice to meet you guys. But yeah, just working on some Unreal Engine UMG and trying to make this UI that I mocked up in Affinity for Fayestory. That's going to be the UI for the game. And now we're trying to actually code sort of like the card look and things like that. One thing that I just realized is that I'm going to have to move these individual pieces to separate blueprints because it doesn't make any sense to have them coded directly in here. But right now I'm just learning the tools, so I think it's okay. 4,800. But why is the tint wrong now? I don't have an image anymore. So progress bar style background image. So if I don't have an image, even though the tint is there, we're drawing as border, and so we don't get a color. But if I draw as image, or, ooh, rounded box, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, we're good, we're good. Let's do the same thing for this color. We probably don't even need the image. Where's it at? Draw as rounded box. Draw as rounded box. There we go. That's looking really nice, actually. What happened here? These are messed up. Horizontal box. I think these each need to be in a scale box as well. Let me try wrapping it. Horizontal box. Wrap with scale box. Same for this one. This is probably stupid. Okay, now we should be able to... Wait, why is it offset though? It's like a different... Scale box. Sure, we'll just go with that. It seems like it's a good idea for now. Famous last words. And the other thing too is that these will need to dynamically stretch based on what text is inside of them. So this is probably not a long-term solution. In addition to that, we're, like I said, probably going to be moving all of these individual elements to different widget blueprints and then importing them into here. But for now, I suppose it works okay. You know? Draw as image. Why is it blurry? I think this is why. Oh, it's a button. That's funny. I may want the player to click on the icon in the future, so that's why I'm doing that. Okay, now inside the journal, we need to fix all of the scaling, and I might just want to start over. So we have this journal stack, which is a scroll box, and that's the basis for this. So we have a scroll box with scale boxes inside of it, and then the widget blueprint card inside of that. So maybe the scale box is messed up. Oh, I know what it is. Look, do you see this right here? This should be set to desired on screen. And then all of these elements should be placed inside of that section. Or let's go custom. And then maybe we'll just go like this, right? And then move all that stuff back in. This horizontal box can have its offset reset. Oh no. Okay, so I need to wrap everything inside of there. Okay. Oh, I have a scale box for it all. Actually, I think we need to wrap everything inside of this scale box. Oh boy. Oh, we can't have multiple children in a scale box. So horizontal box. Let's try that. I know that a horizontal box can have a bunch of children, so that sounds weird. You know what I mean. Oh no. We'll get it. We'll get it. Maybe we just need to take this entire horizontal box and move it. But again, I'm pretty sure that not everything is in that. Yep, not everything's in that horizontal box. So wrap this in another horizontal box and then move those things inside of it. There we go. Dang it. Hang on. Oh my gosh. This is really hard. I feel like it applied it improperly. Maybe it's the way that I did it. And maybe I just need to move everything down manually, right? But it would be good for it all to be, So technically all of those things are in that horizontal box proper. But these things are not. So that's not so bad. It's not like everything is It's just these things. Yeah, it's so strange. And you know, if I don't anchor these, it's going to cause a problem too based on the player's screen size. I think getting everything into place first is the best idea. Okay. We also need a way to clip. I think there's clipping, yeah. Clipping. Oof. Let's see. This text is needs to be okay, so now it has clipping, so let's try to add more text to it and see if nope, clipping's not working. Inherit clipping, overflow policy, clip to bounds. Clip to bounds is not working. Okay, I'll worry about that later. There are a lot of things where I'm going to say I'll worry about that later and then regret it later. Probably. We'll see. At least the journal's fixed. Check it out. Well, for the most part. Obviously it's a little bit offset. But not here. I think it has to do with something in here. This horizontal box. Oh, it's probably the whole thing. Scale box. There we go. So the vertical alignment had to be manually reset for each of these cards for some reason. horizontal and vertical. There we go. You ever work so much on your computer that you start getting like carpal tunnel or something in your hand? It's the worst. I tried standing up in order to like work standing up so I can get out of the chair more. And standing and then putting my hand on the mouse actually bent my wrist more, so it seemed to be less efficient or less good for my health. But sitting will kill you, so I guess you can't say that on stream, but you know what I mean. Let's test out the new UI, at least part of it. How long does it take the test play? Jeez. I don't think the test play is working. Jeez. I need to go through and optimize my game. I had a feeling that would probably lag me out. Oh geez, this medium is really bad. Alright, those card titles are scaling based on the display, so we got some issues. Oof. Oh, weird. Looks really bad. I need to optimize my game world massively. Why is it so laggy? I think it's the skybox. I'm over budget for my textures. Looks really bad. Alright, whatever. No more test plays for now. Need to stay focused anyway. Journal, anchors, left. That'll help with scale. But also the card needs to be anchored as well, so let's do that real quick. I'm afraid to test play it, but I don't know if I'll stream for much longer. I gotta get to a meeting, but yeah. So I think that anchoring the UI actually helped, but we are going to want these to be a little closer together. And it looks like hovering over the spark stretches it out, so. Ooh, those two. Good to know. And those chips are not nearly big enough. Border. I think I kind of want, like, the card to be bigger. Corner radius. Yeah, that doesn't look too great. I'll fix the shape later. I think it's okay for now. Especially because we're trying not to test play too much right now. But one thing I do know is that, not that. I think it's in the journal. Yeah, so These are too far apart. Clearly. Let's see if they have like a space between each item or something. Padding, style, bar style, transform translation. These scale boxes yeah, I mean it's based on what I have in the other one. Maybe I can overlap them. It's probably not a wise idea, right? Let's not do that now. Auto. Stretching. Custom. Nope. Bad idea. Maybe it is in the card. Because I mean, like, this border, it's really strange, but this border is not. Okay, hold on. Maybe that image is not filling the entire thing, right? Oh, there's no, there's no padding. Corner radius outline. Let's see if there's other padding. There has to be, right? There isn't. Maybe it's the way I exported the image. Scale. What on earth would it even be then? So this is considered a border, and we have size, X and Y, size to content. I think that's what we want. No. That's not what we want. My guess is that my Wi-Fi keeps going out. If that's true, let me know. Cool, we do have a Z order here. Hello, Kayal. How you doing? We're just doing some UI work in Unreal UMG to reflect the user interface that I mocked up the other day on the stream before the stream cut out because my Wi-Fi was cutting out. Sorry about that. So right now we're taking inspiration from this card that I made and making the basis for what the cards will look like for the UI. So thanks for hanging out. I'm learning right now, so it's not going very fast, but I think we've made some progress. Right now, I'm taking this border and trying to figure out why there's padding on it. Oh, you know what? I think I figured it out. I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I wish this didn't take a billion years to figure out, though. Oh, it's outside the canvas panel. Oh, that would explain why it's probably... Hang on a second. No, maybe not. Because, like... Oof, this is really bad. It's hard because there are so many, like the outliner is so, I think, confusing, and then nesting, and then the details panel also has a bunch of nesting and it's all vertical. So as like a web designer, there's too much going on. I'm used to the tools being more visual, I guess, but at least we have these here, right? The problem right now is that whatever this is, yeah, see, it's positioned. Maybe I'm building the wrong spot, right? Canvas panel is in the right spot. But I think it's telling me that we need to be here. This is always so frustrating. Maybe I'll do desired on screen. There we go. And now we need to figure out why there's like padding on this rectangle that has no padding. Which literally makes no sense. See? All padding is set to 0. Let's add some. Nope, that didn't work. Draws a rounded box. Desired scale 1. Transform. Clipping. Yeah, there's literally no padding on this thing. Maybe, oh, you know what? None of this stuff is nested on that border. That'll do. Okay. So the border's on the canvas panel, but all of this other stuff is currently not. So that's, there we go. No, that's still stretching it in the wrong way. Oy. I mean, that was a good fix, but there is something going on here with this border. Image size. So that border is definitely where I have the image, see? Rectangle, tint, draw as rounded box, corner radius is set, no outline, fixed radius, brush color, desired size scale. That's not it. And obviously, canvas panels can't have any padding, so you know, it's possible it's from a sub box, right? Maybe this horizontal box. No padding on that one. Maybe this one? No padding. Sometimes there's a hidden padding option. Aha, I found it. Nope. Something absolutely has padding that it's not supposed to, so let's keep looking. I should probably be naming these boxes. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's this border because when I hide it, we don't have that issue anymore. So I'm guessing my Wi-Fi just cut out. Did the stream end and come back? That's super annoying. Okay. Unfortunately, I think I need to end the stream because I got 30 minutes until I get on a call. I need to talk to someone about something. And apparently the stream just restarted itself because it's stupid and my Wi-Fi is down. So I guess thanks for hanging out. And